on earth do I even do that? Like, why do you always grab that specific coffee mug? Or suddenly find yourself tapping your foot like a restless pigeon during a meeting? Well, buckle up, because today on MindTwist Explained, we're diving headfirst into the hilariously bizarre, incredibly powerful, and often invisible forces that shape your entire day. Habits. From the moment your alarm doesn't go off because you've already hit snooze 17 times, to the way you perfectly time your late-night snack run, your life is basically a giant, intricate dance choreographed by these sneaky little brain quirks. But do you know why they exist? Or how they manage to run your life without a single permission slip? Get ready to have your mind twisted, because by the end of this video, you'll see your daily routines in a whole new, utterly fascinating light. Let's dig in. Number 1. The fresh start effect. New year, new you. Or just a new Monday? Ever noticed how the gym suddenly explodes with humanity every January? Or how your diet starts Monday promise feels so much more real on, well, a Monday? You're not alone, my friend. This isn't just about good intentions. It's the fresh start effect flexing its psychological muscles. Think about it. A new year, a new month, a new week, even just a new day after a particularly rough one. These aren't just arbitrary markers on a calendar. Our brains see them as clean slates, perfect breakpoints from our past selves. It's like our personal operating system hits the reset button. That regrettable decision to eat an entire pizza by yourself last Tuesday? Poof! With the dawn of a new Wednesday, that's old you. New Wednesday, new opportunities. New and hopefully healthier choices. This phenomenon gives us a delightful little psychological boost, making us feel more motivated and optimistic about achieving our goals. Why does this work so well? Well, for starters, these temporal landmarks help us create a mental separation from our past failures. We're less likely to dwell on that missed workout or that chocolate binge when we're mentally starting a brand new chapter. It's like closing a bad book and opening a fresh, crisp one. Secondly, these moments often come with a sense of increased self-efficacy, the belief in our own ability to succeed. This time, we tell ourselves, it's different. And sometimes just believing it's different is enough to make it so. So, the next time you're eyeing a new goal, don't wait for a mythical perfect moment. Find your own fresh start, whether it's the first of the month, the beginning of a new week, or even just deciding today is the day. Our brains are wired to love these breakpoints, so let's use them to our advantage. Just try not to overdo it on the pizza before your next fresh start. We all know how that ends. Number 2, the Zeigarnik Effect. Why unfinished tasks haunt your brain like a ghostly to-do list. Ever had one of those days where you start a dozen things, finish exactly 0, and then spend the rest of the night with your brain screaming, "Don't forget about the laundry and that email. Oh God, the groceries?" Welcome, my friend, to the wonderful, slightly annoying world of the Zeigarnik Effect. Named after Russian psychologist Bluma Zeigarnik, who, ironically, probably finished all her research notes, this effect basically says our brains are like overzealous personal assistants who refuse to let go of unfinished business. While we're happily chugging along on a task, our minds are quietly building a little mental tension. But if that task gets interrupted, or worse, completely abandoned, that tension doesn't just evaporate. Oh no, it sticks around, like a persistent little gnat, buzzing in the background of our thoughts until the task is finally completed. It's why waiters remember open orders better than paid ones, and why that cliffhanger at the end of your favorite TV show keeps you thinking about it until next week. So why does our brain do this to us? It's actually a pretty clever survival mechanism. Our minds are designed to complete cycles and achieve closure. That mental buzz acts as a reminder, a gentle or not so gentle nudge to go back and finish what we started. It ensures we don't just wander off into the sunset, leaving a trail of half-done projects in our wake. Think of it as your brain's internal to-do alarm clock, perpetually set until you hit snooze by actually doing the thing. The good news? You can totally hack the Zeigarnik Effect. Feeling overwhelmed? Just starting a task, even for a few minutes, can sometimes trick your brain into feeling like it's in progress, making it easier to return to. And if you really can't finish something, try making a quick plan for how and when you will finish it. Sometimes, just having a clear next step is enough to satisfy that nagging mental reminder. So go forth, conquer your unfinished tasks, and finally, give your brain the peace it deserves. Number 3, why we fidget. More than just restless legs, though sometimes it is. Ever caught yourself tapping your foot like a nervous drummer, clicking a pen incessantly, or just generally jiggling around while trying to focus? You, my friend, are a fidgeter. And while it might annoy anyone sharing a quiet space with you, there's actually a fascinating science behind why we can't always sit still. It's more than just ants in your pants. It's often your brain trying to help you out. For many of us, fidgeting is a subconscious way to manage cognitive load. Think of it like this. Your brain is a supercomputer, and sometimes it needs a little side task to prevent it from overheating or getting bored. If a task is too easy, fidgeting can provide just enough stimulation to keep your mind engaged and prevent it from wandering off to plan your next meal. If a task is too hard, a little physical movement can actually help offload some of the mental pressure, allowing you to concentrate better. It's like your body is doing a little dance to help your brain think straight. Studies have even shown that fidgeting can improve memory and problem solving in some situations, especially for those with ADHD. Now, sometimes fidgeting goes beyond a simple pen click. Conditions like restless leg syndrome, RLS, are a whole different ballgame. RLS is a neurological disorder that causes an irresistible urge to move your legs, often accompanied by uncomfortable sensations. It's not just boredom. It's a genuine medical condition that can severely disrupt sleep and quality of life. So while your everyday fidgeting might be a helpful brain hack, it's important to recognize when it crosses into something more persistent and disruptive. So the next time you see someone tapping away or bouncing their knee, resist the urge to tell them to stop. They might not even realize they're doing it, and their brain might just be trying to get some work done. Who knew our nervous habits were actually little productivity hacks? Number 4. The power of superstition. Why we knock on wood, even if we don't believe in wood-knocking fairies. You probably do it. I probably do it. We've all done it. You say something a little too confident, or you mention something potentially jinx-worthy, and bam! You find yourself desperately searching for the nearest piece of wood to wrap your knuckles on. Or maybe you avoid stepping on cracks, throw salt over your shoulder, or have a lucky pair of socks for big presentations. Welcome to the wonderfully illogical, yet deeply ingrained world of superstition. Now, intellectually, most of us know that knocking on a piece of IKEA furniture isn't going to ward off evil spirits, and breaking a mirror won't actually condemn us to 7 years of bad hair days. So why do we, intelligent beings with access to the entire internet, still cling to these quirky rituals? It boils down to a fascinating mix of control and comfort. Life is inherently unpredictable and often messy. We crave a sense of order and influence over outcomes, even when we have none. Superstitions offer us an illusion of control in uncertain situations. If I knock on wood, maybe that bad thing won't happen. If I wear my lucky socks, maybe I will nail that presentation. It's a coping mechanism, a way to reduce anxiety by feeling like we've done something to influence fate, even if that something is entirely irrational. Furthermore, superstitions are often deeply rooted in culture and tradition. We learn them from our parents, friends, and the broader society. They become familiar, comforting rituals, passed down through generations. There's a communal aspect to it too. Sharing a superstition can create a sense of belonging or shared understanding, even if it's just a collective wink and nod to the universe. So next time you find yourself avoiding a black cat or crossing your fingers, don't feel silly. You're just participating in one of humanity's oldest and most charming quirks, a little dance we do with the universe to feel a bit more in charge. That's all for today. I'll be making similar videos in the future. Subscribe to see them.